Hey everybody, it's me, Tayana. Thanks for stopping by. I'm making this video because I want to tell you a little story about how my fat ass used to love to eat Wendy's and McDonald's and just everything else. I had a thing about when I go out to eat, it was like, oh, so eating out isn't that healthy. I know that. So if I'm going to eat out though, my food better be hot, it better be fresh, and it better be made to order when I get it. Okay? That was my whole attitude about it, right? So I would go and I would get the food and I would ask, can you go ahead and make it for me? And I'll wait. It's not a problem. I was so concerned with how my food was being prepared, if it was clean, if the person had washed their hands, if the food was hot, if the counter was clean, all that kind of stuff. I was concerned about that. Can you turn that off, please? I was concerned about that kind of stuff. And the thing about it is that the how it was prepared and the who was preparing it was nowhere near as important as in the what that was preparing. I'm just, let me tell you, this is what I'm talking about. There's a link in the description box. If you click it, you'll see what I'm about to tell you. Okay, so you can understand. When I stopped eating out, as I started getting more into my journey, when I started to say I'm going to lose this weight, I'm not going to eat out no more. First it was, I'm not going to eat this kind of burger when I go. I'm just going to have this kind. And then it went to, I just have fries. Then I have a salad. And then I just stopped going. Thank goodness I stopped going. Because what happens is I found out that later in life, thank goodness it's later in life, after I've had my days of almost jumping out of moving cars through the drive-thru because, wait, my stuff ain't hot and I want my money back. I can't, after doing all that and causing all these, well, if you had prepared it right, I wouldn't be asking for my money. All those type of conversations could have been avoided had I known what I was going to eat. Okay. That stuff that you're looking at, if you're looking at it, is disgusting. That right there is thousands and thousands of chickens just threw into a press. You ever seen those fat commercials? Little kids pushing it in and they just squeeze it out and it come through like a noodle press when you make noodles, if you pasta and stuff like that. That's what it looks like. But it's it looks like a thick old piece of ice cream. It's just nasty. But that's all chicken. Looking at that is not one chicken. Well, if it is, it's one big ass chicken. That's, what is it? Long hard foghorn. That's what that is. If that's one chicken, that's one big ass chicken, okay? That thing goes through there, all those. Now, once they make that stuff is nothing but bacteria and just nasty. That's what it is. It's funky, fat, nasty. Is all that stuff is. And they have to take it, and they have to, because of so much bacteria, they got to get it out because they can't serve the public certain levels of bacteria, so they soak it in ammonia. Okay, so they're soaking this in ammonia, this pink gooey stuff, all these pink chickens just being soaked into this ammonia. But after they soak it and it's cleaned and it's been sanitized, they then take this goo and they dye it and then they artificially reflavor it for you so it tastes awesome. That's what you're eating. That's what your mama eating. That's what your kids eating. That's what everybody's eating. If you eating chicken nuggets from anywhere, it doesn't matter where they're from. Unless you took a chicken breast and you actually just made it from that, then you are eating just parts. It's basically nothing but a hot dog nugget. It's like a hot dog nugget made out of chicken. And the concept of a hot dog ain't nothing but a bunch of pig and everything else ground up and put into a casing and served up warm. That's all the chicken nuggets is. The same thing. And I used to dog them out. I'm talking about dip, double dip, no lip dip, all that kind of dipping. Just turn them up. And y'all know you do it right now. Some of y'all are in mid-throw trying to catch a nugget with your fat ass, and you don't even know what you're eating. I didn't know what I was eating either, so don't worry. We all have to make our mistakes, and you don't have to keep making a mistake though. That's why I'm telling you about this. Some of y'all already know about it, and some of you've seen it plenty of times. Well, guess what? Here it is again, because it's true and it's out there and it is what it is, and you need to know about it. If you got people in your family, if you got kids, you still serving that stuff too, you wrong. Especially if you know and you didn't tell them that that's what they're eating. Ammonia soaked chicken nuts. That's all they're eating. Dipped in honey mustard. There it is. So you need to really start looking at what you're eating, find out what it really is. Yeah, I know the label says what it says, but is that what it really is? And speaking of labels, they made a big ruckus about it so bad that if they have those mechanically separated chicken parts in the ingredients, they have to put it on the label. But who's to say they're actually going to really put it on the label? You know how they go. You know how they go. Reality is will it really go on the label? So it's up to you. Nobody else's responsibility but yourself to research the food you eat, research the companies that you buying food from. It's up to you to do that kind of stuff. Nobody else. You can get mad at the world. You can get mad at society. You can say the government, the Fed, blah, blah, blah. You can do all that. But ain't nobody stopping you from researching and finding out what you are eating and what you need to do to take care of yourself the right way. Okay? You can keep going along with what they're teaching you, or you can learn what it actually is, or what's best for you. That's all I'm going to say. So you keep doing what everybody else is doing, you're going to keep getting what everybody else is getting. And right now, they're getting a bunch of gooey pink shit. And if you keep eating it, you are what you eat. Simple as that. 80% of any journey is what you consume. So if you're consuming crap, you are crap. So take better care of yourself. And know that you don't have to do that, and you don't have to eat that way. I'm going to wean myself off all kinds of meats and things like that personally, and find out what's the best option for me, you know. It's going to be hard, might be a little tough, but you know what? I can't afford not to. And don't tell me that, oh, I can't afford to eat good. I can't afford to eat healthy. You can't afford not to. With all the crap that you put in your body right now, you are setting yourself up for more medical bills, more medical sicknesses and ailments and other brain and other all kinds of stuff. You're setting yourself up for that stuff right now today, trying to be cheap. You're going to end up spending way more money than you ever would have thought later. Or all you had to do was buy something today, a couple more dollars today could have saved you all this stuff later. So think about it and decide what's best for you. What are you worth? That's all I gotta say. If you treat yourself like crap and you eat that junk, don't get mad when somebody else treats you like crap, because hey, why not? You doing it to yourself. You don't think nothing of yourself, so why should somebody else think anything else of you? Think highly of yourself, treat yourself right, and it reflect, and people will treat you the same way. And it goes all the way back to what you eat. So don't eat the goo. Please don't. Alright, y'all. That's it. Be sure to check out the information in the link so you can get all the details on everything. I'm Tayana, and I'm a fit fatty. And I appreciate y'all's support. Alright, y'all take care. Peace.